Some people call it the empty nest syndrome, when your children have grown up and left and you suddenly realise, what do I do with my life? What do I do with my time? What do I do? And you're suddenly faced with the mirror of, I've been so busy looking after everyone else that I actually don't know how to look after myself. And that is your time. It's your time now. We give so much as women, and we can't help it. We're nurturing, we're nourishing, and that's our responsibility, that's our role, and I understand that completely. But this second phase in our life is like our second becoming, and I can see the great benefit of being someone who has lived their life, someone who has got experiences under their belt. And these women carry this quiet confidence of, yeah, I've done that, I've lived that, I've got the t-shirt. And to all those younger women, girls that are out there, and you may be watching this, I want you to see them for the women that they were before they were mothers, and the women that they have been throughout being a mother. Because it's only when you're at the other end of it, the other side of it, that you realise actually how much that you have grown as a woman. Motherhood has this amazing journey, this amazing quality that it gives women. Parents, just being a parent even, and age and wisdom. There's so much that we have to offer, but we often put ourselves down. Age, all these things, all of nonsense, absolute nonsense. I cannot tell you the amount of women that I have met who are absolutely incredible, but they cannot see how amazing they are, what their qualities are, how much they have still left to give to society, to themselves, to each other, to just everything. And it makes me very sad. So in order for that to change, we have to realise our worth, we have to realise our value, and we can only do that once we really trust ourselves, once we know who we are. And I would say that you get to an age where you kind of think, yeah, this is how I am, this is who I am, I know myself. But do you really know who you are? You know this person that you've created and you think that's you, but is that you really? Is that your true self? Is that you in connection with divine? Is that your spirit? Are you able to be your whole complete self? And that is where the next era of your life comes into play, because now you don't have all of those extra responsibilities of looking after people, looking after your children. Now it's your time. It's your time to dedicate to yourself, to grow into the woman, my shadow's on my face, the woman that you can be. I spent years wondering who this was, wondering who this woman was that I knew I could be, that I couldn't get to. And I couldn't get to her because I had to connect with my spirit in order to reach her. And she has always been there, and she's been waiting and calling me, but I couldn't. I just didn't have it within me. And I nurtured that feeling, and I nurtured my spirit, and I spent time dedicated to myself. Everything else changed. I changed. My relationships with my children changed. They changed. I was able to help them in ways I never thought possible. I was connected to divinity. We all just want to be loved, but knowing that you're worthy to have this feeling, and it's not a fake feeling, it's not just, oh, I'm confident, it's this inner knowing, this inner strength that doesn't come from your ego, it just comes from this inner confidence. I can't even explain it really. So I would try and be confident when I was younger. I would exude myself, I would put myself out there to be confident, but it wasn't really me. Now, looking back, I recognise that was me trying to be confident, fake it till you make it. But actually now I'm happy to be myself. You cannot put a price on that. Once you're happy with yourself, everything else just kind of falls into place in the way it's meant to for you. And everybody's on their own journey, and that's why you can't compare yourself, because what's right for you is not always right for somebody else. So I want as many women as possible to join me on this, because actually it's our birthright, and this is an amazing opportunity in the history of mankind. I say mankind because I'm focusing on women only. Why? Because I'm a woman, because we go through a lot of strife that perhaps men don't. So my channel is for women, and I have called this a feminine spiritual awakening because that is exactly what is happening right now on this planet. Mother Earth, feminine energy, the divine time is now. If you've liked this video, please share it with some other women in your life, and I look forward to hearing from you. Please leave a comment below. I read everything, beautiful evening. I mean, only Mother Nature could have designed that. Have the most truly wonderful evening.